Supreme is I'm a big hype beast. Bape, Supreme, Billionaire Boys Club, all that. But I feel like Supreme, they're kind of like the body of marketing when you think of it in the clothing aspect. Just because they will sell a t-shirt with a box logo on it, how big, for $80, resale for $200-$300, and it's like, that's from a t-shirt that probably cost them pennies to make, really. So it's kind of like being able to have such a just a pop like that from something so small to branch out and people will pay that money. It kind of just shows their marketing strategy. And I never knew who Supreme was, but I know the first person I saw with it on was Tyler, the Creator, in the music video, and I was like, okay, and he keeps wearing it. And the next person was A$AP Rocky, and I was like, what is a Supreme? And ever since then I found out, did a little research, skateboarding brand, and it kind of just popped. And ever since then, it's the biggest thing ever. So I kind of just want to stay exclusive with it. I don't plan on taking a mass market with this. I want to stay in an exclusive route with exclusive people and exclusive events and things like that, and kind of branch out and build from that aspect.
What's the website for The Fortunate Lifestyle?
TheFortunateLifestyle.com.
Okay, and you got like social media, Twitter, Instagram?
Yeah, Twitter is Fortunate_Life. Instagram is just Fortunate Lifestyle. That's about it, and then the website, yeah.
Okay, nice. Why'd you name it The Fortunate Lifestyle?
The idea of the clothing line really came before the name, and then myself and two of my classmates, Tyler Harris and Ashley Hagopian, we really came back up with it sophomore year, 2011, in high school. And then we really just went through, I remember we would like really like pass notes in the hallway with like different names and ideas on it to each other, and then just scratch off what the other person thought was cool and circle what the other person thought was cool, and we just keep giving it back to each other, and little things stuck, and Fortunate flew in there, and then Lifestyle came together. And I remember some of the ones were like Dream or High School Dream or something. But yeah, we ended up going Fortunate Lifestyle, and then the logo kind of transpired from that, kind of with the Egyptian culture. The Ankh really represents royalty and the life, and so that really went together. And then the Sphinx that floats around every now and then, that kind of goes along with that Egyptian culture. And then the Fortunate Lifestyle with the pyramids, that's really just the whole Egyptian, obviously,
right,
culture that goes into that. So it's just an embodiment of all that, really.
So what's the Fortunate Lifestyle mean to you?
To me, basically just being thankful for a lot of things. A lot of times you might take for granted. I know it sounds like the cliche, you know, love the life you live, all that. But honestly, a lot of times you just gotta, like my man Josh has the first hoodie I ever made on that says "Love Life." That's really just where I started with, was just the general concept, the ideas, everybody enjoying themselves and not getting caught up into what everyone else is doing, and just being unique and being you. So just your lifestyle, you know.
We spoke to Faisal about your brand when he came in for an interview. He was actually wearing it.
Yeah.
Do you do much work with local artists, and how'd you get hooked up with Faisal?
Well, Faisal, that's my brother, really. He was the first person I met when I moved to Indiana. He's my next door neighbor. I've known him ever since. So shout out to Faisal. He really helped me when kind of like the later phases of Fortunate Lifestyle came along. When I was in the in-between phases, me and him worked on a lot of things together. So a lot of the things I do for him, I've always been doing concerts for him with his rapping and everything. So that's really where it started, with putting clothes on artists. But then in the recent years, even like the recent months really, I've been messing with Spruve a lot. Who's going to be in here later. I'm about to mess with Fresh Does It soon. Okay. I've been, a lot of people in the local scene, definitely.
So who do you think your favorite artist is in the local scene?
Ooh, can't answer that question. I mean, I'll say like a top three would definitely be Faisal, Spruve, and Fresh Does It. That's kind of why I named him. Fresh, we haven't even worked yet, but we ran into each other downtown the other day, and I definitely like his music. Definitely.
Nice. Yeah, we actually had him in for an interview a couple weeks back, I'd say.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with pulp culture, and even in some scenarios, like stay ahead of it and know like what the people will want, what the people do want, like stuff like that?
Pop culture, it's all around me. It's the Twitter, the Instagram. I gotta shout out my man Josh and Huck, who are in the studio right now to keep the timelines always popping and everything with the recent events. But I really just like following certain people that I like to embody my fashion and culture around, and I'll kind of just see what they do, see what they wear, and kind of go from that. One thing I do not do, I don't follow any celebrities on Snapchat. That's one thing I don't do. I follow them on Twitter, Instagram, everything. I feel like Snapchat is too. It's literally just It's just literally looking at their life and their luxurious ass life, and I just all the time just think to myself like, like obviously like you want that, you know what I mean? And I'd rather not look there and envy it and wish, oh, I had it. I'd rather just, you know, do me and then get there one day. Yeah.
Right. Where do you see indie being in the next couple of years, brand wise, like the Fortunate Lifestyle, or music wise?
Music. Indie's hot for music. I mean, everywhere you go, really, there's going to be the music people. There's going to be the people, the local artists, this and that. And indie has a lot of that too. But from what I've seen in the upcoming months, it's definitely there's a crowd, and it's obvious in the people that are really into it. There's definitely a crowd of those artists that link together that are like the hottest in the city. And I definitely think that a lot of people here don't have that local mindset, because I'm not talking down to Indiana or anything, but I know a lot of people that are from here want to get out and want to, you know, go somewhere else. So I don't want to stay in Indiana my whole life. So I think a lot of people are really jumping on that, especially artists, and they're traveling now, and they're getting more global with the stuff outside of Indiana, so to speak. So I think that's definitely a growing thing.
Right. We've seen a brand called Dope. Dope started in Indiana, actually here at North Central. How would you compare your clothes to theirs and stuff like that?
I hate comparing my clothes to anyone else's, just because it's going to be different all the time. I did not start making clothes knowing what to do with clothes. I started just doing what basic people really did. In high school, I was ordering a couple shirts off Spreadshirt.com, CustomT-shirt.com, wearing it myself and Ashley, trying to get the name around school. And then from there, myself and Faisal, we invested in our first printing press, kind of came up from there. And I mean, it's just grown from there. So I wouldn't really compare myself to them, but I definitely like the takeover they did. I definitely like it. It's cool to see that something from right up the street from where I stay, actually, you know, brands starting there and branching out and being like global how they are now.
Right. I mean, it shows that anything's really possible, and
of course,
that any brand could be there. But thanks for joining us, talking music, talking brands. Again, tell them what your website is so they can go check it out right after you get off.
TheFortunatelifestyle.com. That's it right there. We got the shop on there, got a lifestyle page, kind of just showcases all the people in the city and around the world really that are sponsoring and continuing to support the lifestyle. And I appreciate everyone that shows love to me. Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.